A good arm swing can not only propel you forward, but also save you tons of energy when running. And this is what we are talking about today. Alright, so this video is part one of two different videos. In the first video I'm explaining you like what to do and also what not to do. And in the second one we're going through like how to do it. So the second video is a follow along tutorial you can do like as a warm up before you run to make sure you have a nice and easy arm swing or you improve your arm swing. But let's jump right into it. What do I want to talk with you about today? So today I want to focus on three different things. First thing is the arm swing in general, so how to swing your arms basically. The second thing is the hands, what to do with the hands, how to hold the hands, what kind of role do they play. And the third thing is the elbows. What do the elbows have to do, what is their role, and how to hold the elbows in general. Okay, let's get started. For these three topics I'm also having like three different videos. So we are now going through these videos and I'm explaining you what you need to think about and be aware of. First video for the arm swing in general. Alright, so can you see that? When I'm like swinging to the front, I'm like really going into the front a lot. Like my hands are in front a lot, the elbows are going way far to the front. What you want to do is take a look at that. You really want to focus on driving your elbows backwards to create some shoulder extension, so to really open up your shoulders to really have that extension and to swing backwards and let the arms come in front with ease. So it does not mean that you should not swing in front of you, but you should not focus on that. You should rather focus on swinging to the back. The second video is about the hands. What should the hands do? And when talking about how to swing, like compared to the first video, I mean you can swing in a straight line or you can really swing in a circle. What you need to do is find the thing that fits best for you, but make sure to not cross your body midline as you can see here. So what I'm doing here is like really not punching the midline, but really going over the midline, and you want to avoid this. So what you want to do is take a look at that. Swing along your body. So this does not necessarily mean having a straight line, so my fist is coming a bit to the inside of my body, but it's not crossing the midline. This is what you want to avoid. When talking about the hands in general, I mean, how I am holding my hands here is loose. So I am not clenching my fists and I'm not having like sprinter hands or anything, and also not those flappy hands you can see with some runners, like really flapping around their hands when they are running. What you want to do is like imagine you're having some leaves in your hand, and when running you don't want to crush them. So you just want to hold your hands super easy, not tight, relaxed. A very easy trick is also that you think about having your thumb upwards. So as soon as you twist your forearm with your thumb pointing inwards, like here, the thumb is going upwards. If the thumb would point inwards, your hand would start to flap immediately because you need a lot of tension in your forearm, and these are muscles you want to avoid using all the time because saving energy. And then of course there is the third part I wanted to talk with you about today, and this is the elbow angle. So if you take a look at that, you have a super wide open elbow angle. This means like, I don't know what this is, like 120 degrees or something, way too far open. So you want to maintain an angle of 90 degrees or less. Less is fine too, but don't open your hands up that wide. Also avoid pumping with your hands. So what you can see here is like when I'm coming up, you see that angle is changing here. Here I'm having a nice angle of 90 degrees. Does not look too bad. But when I'm going forward, I can really see that my hands are opening. This is a technique for sprinters, and this is perfect. Works good for sprinting, for really accelerating, boosting for short distances. So when you take a look at how sprinters run, they are really getting their fist up super high and extending their arm all the way through. But for long distance running, this is not efficient. So you want to maintain the angle. You don't want to have a wide open angle, but 90 degrees or less. So this is what I just mentioned, having that nice and easy angle. Also what you can see here is really driving that elbow backwards. I mean, it depends on how fast you're running. I mean, if you're running super easy, super slow, you don't want to drive your elbow far back that much. I've really done that here for the demo purpose and to really see it, to see the difference. How much your arm swing is really depends on how fast you're running, because running faster usually leads to more acceleration on different and various body parts, and to reduce that you can use the arm swing. This is what you want to do. Okay, but the difficult thing is that, I mean, when it comes to the arm swing, your elbow angle is, I mean, I said 90 degrees or a bit less, right? I said how much you swing it depends on how fast you're running. And I mean, there are so many things that have variables in it. This means there is not that one perfect arm swing. But what there is a perfect arm swing for you. You can find your perfect arm swing. And how I found it is I got some nice, super easy drills and exercises, and I was going through them. And with them I developed an arm swing that is, for me, like the best way. And if you want to find that out too, I really recommend going through video number 2 and going through all of these steps and the drills and just following along. You can do that over and over and you will see that your arm swing will improve by time. Alright, so if this video was helpful for you, feel free to click that like button, subscribe to my channel, or just see you in the next video.